This episode starts off at the St. Patrick's Church and Cemetery, established in 1874, which replaced the wooden small frame church. It served some of the earliest settlers in the area. It wasn't a formal parish church at first, but more like a religious gathering spot. The little frame church isn't around anymore and was situated near an old abandoned cemetery, and that's where we're headed to next. Hidden away and out of view, this cemetery has slept in silence since the later portions of the 1800s. I've passed by places like this my whole life only knowing it was there if you're looking for it. And this is Kneeland Cemetery. Not only has it been forgotten, it's also disappearing. After St. Patrick's was established in 1874, Kneeland Cemetery soon after fell out of use. It's been slowly slipping out of memory decade after decade, left to the trees, wildlife, weather, and whatever else might still linger here. After a few burials, the land for the cemetery was donated to the church in 1870 by Thomas Kneeland. The individuals buried here are of Irish immigrants and original settlers that acquired land shortly after the 1839 survey, which would later form the state of Wisconsin. The earliest burial was in 1862, and the last, I believe, was buried in 1890. Every cemetery has a story, and Kneeland is filled with pioneers we no longer remember, families who lived, probably struggled, and eventually passed on, leaving only this place behind. It is about 9 p.m. here Monday, April 13th, 2026. We're beginning our investigation, and we're here to listen to the rest of the story here and how much history is really going to be with us tonight. I am in the northwest section of the cemetery, and I am going to kick off the night with both an EMF and an EVP session. Are there any immigrant pioneer settlers here? If you can come up, introduce yourself, and tell me your name. We're looking for a confirmation that you're here and you're willing to communicate. That we're here tonight? Can you come up to those devices? Corey is in the middle of doing another EMF and EVP session, so we're just joining him. Right now we are at, I believe, two graves. We got a Catherine and a Mary, and it looks like they're both children. To the pioneer children that passed too soon. Are you with us tonight? Just a few seconds ago, Corey got a few bumps on the EMF. Can you come back around through and give us a confirmation? That you're with us tonight?
If you got a story to tell us, you can come on and talk to us as long as you want. Is your parents buried in this cemetery?
The device in Corey's right hand is just a communication tool. If you can make that light up like you did 2 minutes ago, that just tells us that you are indeed here and you're willing to communicate. Can you make that device light up as bright as it can? Or how about this? Can you make that device light up if you are comfortable with us?
You can talk to Uncle Brad or Uncle Corey. It don't make any difference who you want us to talk to.
If you are buried here and you do reside with the land, can you make that device light up again? That lets us know that you are indeed buried here. Going around all night long and not getting up. Oh, there we go. Tell us your name. If you are indeed Catherine or Mary, then this will be the confirmation that we are indeed speaking with children. Okay, can you light it up if you happen to be one of the two? Or if you're here together?
Okay, here we go. Did your dad farm this land?
Is there something you want to tell us and everybody else about Kneeland Cemetery? What's something you'd like to say? Who's speaking with us now? Can you go up to that device and tell it your name?
Is it Catherine?
Can you come back around and...
Are we talking to Catherine?
Are we here with Catherine?
Is that coming down in here now? Oh boy.
Is there more than one gravestone forgotten about and buried in the ground? Are there more burials that we can't see?
These tombstones belong out in the graveyard where they're supposed to be?
As I mentioned earlier, Corey and I were wandering around the center of the cemetery when we came upon these bushes, and we noticed an old gravestone in the ground that's been covered up with about 2 inches of dirt, leaves, and time. What's that one thing you want to tell us? To the people who run the land today, what's that one thing you want to pass on to them? What's that one piece of advice?
There's a reflection there.
Who's passing through now? Can you come back and tell us your name? Do you happen to be a child who passed too young, unexpectedly? Probably from a disease? Did you in fact pass away from a disease? Are you buried under these bushes? There's not a lot of visitors back to these burial grounds. We're probably the first visitors in a couple years, huh? Do you have any stories you want to share? Did you happen to go down to the county seat of Prairie du Chien and trade with fellow immigrants, pioneers, or even the natives? Did you bring any assets from Ireland that you might have traded? So I'm just simply wandering around the cemetery before we take off. Is there anyone that has any parting words. Any last minute things that you'd like to tell us before we take off? Now's your time. One last EMF session before we leave. If there's anyone here, can you come back again? Make this meter light up. We're going to be concluding our investigation, and we're going to be leaving here shortly. So do you have a message for me, or my partner Corey, or for anyone else? Is there anything else you want to say? How many spirits have we communicated with? Can you tell us what year it is? Can you tell us what year you died? Put that right here so everyone can see. At the conclusion of this investigation, how many spirits are with us right now? Can you come up to either device and tell us? Did you enjoy us being here? Did you like us coming in here and asking questions?
Uh-oh. We got something going on. Who are we talking to tonight?
Can you come back around and tell us your name real loud and clear? Can you do that for us? Really make that meter light up?
Is it Mr. Smith? Hey. You're doing good. Keep lighting it up. Was you a pioneer here all your life?
Were you a pioneer farmer? Or maybe a pioneer child? I think they do remember us. That was a pretty direct answer to the question. Can you really make that meter light up if you enjoyed our company of us coming in here and asking you guys questions about your lives. What's your closing statement as we walk out of here? What's that one thing you want to say? This place is still here as it has been for 160 years, and it only reminds us that cemeteries this old can still feel alive in ways we never expect. So with that, I say this investigation is over. Have a great evening, and we will see you in the next one.